This is a fourth stimulus check and stimulus program update. I've gotten a lot of questions about the new proposal offering a $279 monthly increase for SSI. I'll answer your questions and I'll show you the exact proposal. Also, I'll give you the latest updates regarding the fourth $2,000 per month stimulus check. We'll go over a few other monthly check programs, so unemployment, child tax credit, as well as how certain cities across the US are offering their own $1,000 per month check program. Then I'll answer the questions you leave for me in the comments. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. If you appreciate these fact-based, fast-paced updates, then hit the like button down below. So the State Department has warned against travel to 80% of the world. Not that anyone is traveling in general just because of the pandemic, but also a lot of people don't have money nowadays. Travel is expensive and most people are focusing on surviving. We haven't traveled as a family in a year or two, actually, out of the country. We used to travel a lot, but when we would travel, we did it really cheap. So for example, when my daughter was 2 years old, Bella, we went to Fiji and it only cost $5 to take a flight from New York to Fiji. And then when we were in Fiji, we don't really like fancy hotels, so we stayed at this Airbnb. It only cost $20 a day and it included 3 meals a day for all of us. And so we really like cheap travel like that. And this channel was originally about how to get cheap flights, free hotels. I'll have a link to more on that trip specifically and how we actually got married on that trip and stuff, which is pretty cool. So if you want, check out that link. Anyways, let's get on to the news. So if you filed your taxes early, when will you get refunded for the $10,200 unemployment tax waiver? So according to the IRS, the latest info on that, they're saying that taxpayers to expect refunds of their unemployment taxes beginning this May for anyone who filed before the waiver was established and therefore overpaid on their taxes or received a smaller refund than they owed. So looks like May is when people should start to expect to get that waiver. Also, let's talk about unemployment in general. So 38 Democrats asked Biden to make more generous unemployment benefits permanent in his infrastructure plan. So there's a lot of different proposals and plans that people are asking President Biden to put in the infrastructure plan. Unemployment benefits being permanent is one of them. So basically the way that this would work is they want to completely revamp and reform the unemployment system. They want to make it on a national level. So they're saying that their proposal would require that benefits replace up to 75% of a typical worker's prior wages and create an allowance for claimants with dependents. It would extend benefits to part-time workers and workers who quit their jobs with good cause, and it would create automatic triggers to expand benefits during downturns when unemployment is high. So basically, right now it's on a state-to-state basis. They want to make it a national system, and it replaces 75% of the workers' wages as opposed to just kind of like an arbitrary number that according to the state, and states have maximum amounts which may be a lot lower than what a person was used to making and they're going through hard times. So also with gig workers, it could pay up to $250 a week, which is $1,000 per month. So that could be pretty good. Also, speaking of monthly checks, I'm going to go over a few different monthly checks right now. So, should stimulus checks be permanent? An increasing number of people and Democrats think so. So, what they're saying here is that Insider reported on Thursday that a fourth and fifth stimulus check could cut the number of Americans in poverty in 2021 from 44 million to 16 million, while helping close imbalances in poverty and income and wealth between Americans. It's also saying that some Democrats and economists want this to be the new normal, saying that recurring aid would ensure equitable economic recovery and sustainable growth. So what they're saying with this is they would like to have a universal basic income, also known as UBI, in which it would give Americans $1,000 per month. Let me know what you think about that. $1,000 per month for every American, regardless of unemployment, not stimulus checks, but just $1,000 for everyone. Let me know down in the comments below. Is this a good idea, bad idea? Certain cities are actually offering this program as of now. So Los Angeles could offer thousands of poor residents $1,000 a month, no questions asked. So this is completely independent of stimulus checks. And basically the LA mayor, Eric Garcetti, outlined the $24 million proposal during his annual State of the City address. The way it would work is he would pick out, he would give $1,000 a month to 2,000 households for an entire year. No questions asked. So this is an experiment that's going on right now, and Mayor Garcetti is actually part of a bigger program right here on the website and the community called Mayors for a Guaranteed Income. So these are all the different cities that are in support of a guaranteed income that would give $1,000 per month. A lot of big cities, actually. And so these are the different mayors in support of that as well. So this is a big experiment going on right now to see how people react. So I want to give you the other side of this too, because some people are saying that if people are getting $1,000 per month, they may not want to work. As of now, restaurants nationwide struggle to find workers as unemployment benefits outlast coronavirus restrictions. So basically what's happening now, especially in my city or my town, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, a lot of restaurants are closing down because employees are getting more money to stay at home compared to work at a restaurant, and a lot of different restaurants are closing down or having a hard time finding workers. So some people are pointing to that this may happen if people get universal basic income, that they may not want to work and a lot of jobs may shut down. Let me know your thoughts on that. I like to give multiple perspectives on certain things. Also, in terms of monthly stimulus checks, Biden wants monthly payments for the next 4 years. This is the child tax credits that's going to be paying $250 a month or $300 per month. Originally, it was just supposed to be for this year. Some Democrats want it to be permanent, but as of now in the plan, it's going to be until 2025. Cory Booker, who is a New Jersey senator, said, "In the richest country in the world, we have a moral responsibility to look after our most vulnerable. Yet we have one of the highest rates of child poverty in the developed world. We must make the expansion of the child tax credit permanent and end this moral sin." So he wants it to be permanent, meaning that you would get that $250 a month or $300 a month forever, and it wouldn't just be for the next 4 years. I said this just a couple of days ago. Also, let's talk about the fourth stimulus check. So this article just came out a couple of days ago. Sending a fourth and fifth stimulus check could keep 12 million Americans out of poverty. So it looks like with the fourth stimulus check, it's gaining more and more popularity. Currently, there's 2 different programs going on right now. So it is the $2,000 per month until the pandemic is over. This is in the Senate, supported by 21 Democrats. And then in the House, we have a bill that's going to have $2,000 per month until the pandemic is officially over, then $1,000 per month for an entire year after the pandemic is over. Let me know what you think about this. Also, I get a lot of questions. When is this going to happen? When are people going to be paid their fourth stimulus check? As of now, we don't officially know. It's almost like asking, when is the infrastructure plan officially going to pass? If you've learned anything over the past year, we know that Congress works at their own pace, snail's pace. They're getting paid 6-figure salaries, taking vacations every month, but yet when it comes to helping out the American people, they take their sweet time. So in terms of when this will pass, we don't know. We don't know if it'll be included in the infrastructure plan and when it'll actually pay out, because we've had a lot of promises lately. If we look at this, don't you remember the $15 minimum wage? Here's a little clip of what happened over the past year and the promises made.
It is long past time we have a $15 federal minimum wage.
It's long past time we pass a national $15 an hour minimum wage. I think it's long past time that there's a minimum wage of $15 an hour. It's long past time to be a $15 federal minimum wage.
$15 minimum wage. $15 minimum wage. And $15 million, $15,000. $15.
National minimum wage should be $15.
$15 an hour. $15 an hour. People tell me that's going to be hard to pass. Florida just passed it.
The recovery plan also calls for at least $15 an hour. Well, apparently that's not going to occur.
So you're saying the minimum wage won't be in this?
My guess is it will not be.
Vice President Kamala Harris, she could overrule the parliamentarian.
We'll let the process play out.
We're going to pass a national $15 an hour minimum wage. You all think I'm kidding, don't you?
As of now, it looks like the $15 minimum wage is dead. It doesn't seem like it's going to happen federally. It looks like cities, companies and states may adopt the $15 minimum wage, but in terms of it being raised federally, doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. As I mentioned before, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, so regardless of whatever politician it is, I just like to hold people and politicians accountable for what they say, and as well as point out the empty promises made. So far in terms of minimum wage, it looks like Mitt Romney and Kyrsten Sinema are teaming up on a proposal to raise the federal minimum wage to $11 per hour. There'll be more details on that coming over the next week or so, and it may be included in the infrastructure plan. Not sure as of yet. Also, Mitt Romney wants to do a gas tax hike in the next infrastructure spending. So there's a bipartisan group talking about this. So a lot of proposals that may be in the infrastructure plan that hasn't been officially announced yet or officially included, that would probably be in either the American Jobs Plan or the American Families Plan. So what Mitt Romney and 20 other senators in a bipartisan group, both Republicans and Democrats, what Mitt Romney said is, as we look at highways, we have a gas tax, which is used to pay for highways. We could look at vehicle miles traveled for vehicles that are, let's say, electric vehicles, so they participate in maintaining highways just like people who drive gasoline-powered vehicles. Now, when it comes to a gas tax, it seems that people are already having a hard enough time just to pay for gas, get to work, get their stuff done. But let me know down in the comments below. Do you think a gas tax or miles traveled tax will help fund infrastructure, help the highways, or should that not be used at all and they should figure out another way to get money for all these plans? Let me know what you think about that. Next, also, so if you already got your third stimulus check, a bonus amount may be on the way. So quick third stimulus check amount, our third stimulus check update. So this week, it was announced this past week that 700,000 Americans are going to be receiving plus-up payments. So that means that if you got your stimulus check and you didn't get the full amount for any child dependents, then you could get a different amount that would cover the child dependents that you claimed. So let me know down in the comments below. I haven't heard from anyone saying that they got plus-up payments yet. Let me know if you got it or if you've heard of anyone getting it. That's where I usually get a lot of my information from too, is from your comments and sharing your info to the Wise Flies community. So I really appreciate that. Excuse me. And I appreciate everyone supporting the Wise Flies community as well. Also, if you're not part of the Wise Flies community, consider subscribing if you want to know the latest information regarding the fourth stimulus check, regarding $15,000 home buyer credit, child tax credit, minimum wage, all these different types of programs I want to cover, as well as the latest one, which is going to be the increase in pay for Social Security. So Bernie Sanders and Bowman push Biden to bolster SSI for people with disabilities. So basically, this is a increase in pay for SSI at the moment. So I'm going to give you the details. I've got a lot of questions about this. I want to answer your questions too. So a coalition of House and Senate Democrats led by Senator Sherrod Brown, Jamal Bowman, Senator Warren, Bernie Sanders, Ron Wyden have teamed up to call the President of the United States to include long overdue updates to supplemental Social Security income in the American Family Plan. So the American Family Plan is the second part of the infrastructure bill. This is their proposal. This is the official letter right here. One of the most important parts of it is this line right here: raise the benefit levels above the federal poverty line. So what it's saying here, this last line over here, is saying that with the federal benefit level as of now is $794 a month, and they want it to be raised to 100% of the federal poverty line. So basically, the monthly payments would go from $794 a month to a little over $1,000 a month. Basically, it'd be like around a $279 per month increase from about $1,000, or I'm getting confused with all the numbers right now if I don't have it in front of me. But basically, it's a $279 per month increase. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Is this a good increase? Do you think $279 more per month will help out people, will help you out if you're included in this? Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. So far, this is just a proposal. They're trying to get this proposal, as well as many of the other programs I mentioned before, into the American Families Plan or the American Jobs Plan. I'll keep you updated. As we've seen, with the second stimulus check package, we weren't even sure that there was going to be a second stimulus check until a few days before it was entered into the bill. So I'll keep you updated on this, and I'll answer your questions about when is it going to happen, who gets it, in a moment. Also, another proposal that I think is slightly better than this. So Schumer, Warren, and Wyden unveil a plan to increase benefits by $200 per month for all Social Security beneficiaries. This is another plan that was introduced last year, actually, and it was something that President Biden campaigned on. The reason why this is different is because it's for all Social Security beneficiaries. At the time of filming this video, the proposal I just mentioned is just for SSI. So let me answer your questions. I have some questions about this proposal as well. Robert Gereno asks, why increase gas prices? All that does is hurt the jobs due to people who can't afford to drive and lose their job due to it. Yeah, I agree. No one wants to pay more money in gas with these gas taxes. Next question comes from Diana Rainey, asks, so us on disability won't get the increase? So as of now, that proposal is just saying SSI. It's not saying SSDI. It's not saying veterans, railroad. Things might change in the future, but as of now, it is just SSI. Melissa Rivas asks, when does the SSI increase start? So that's a really good question. As of now, we don't know. It's almost like asking when the infrastructure plan is going to pass. They want to include this in the American Families Plan, so when that passes, as of now, we have no idea because people in Congress just take so long with everything. They talk a lot more than they take action. So in terms of when it's going to start, we're not sure. Hopefully soon, but I'll keep you updated on that. Anyways, that is all the stimulus news I have for you today. To hopefully cheer you up a bit, here's my daughter Bella's tip of the day.
Hi guys, how are you doing? Hi guys, how are you doing? I want to give you 3 things of the tip of the day. So first off, be happy, be grateful, and be humble. And then I want to do one more thing to you. Do the things that you want to do in a lifetime. Guys, you guys can do whatever you want, at least if you want to do it. Cause I'm here for you. You guys like us.
Thank you so much for watching up until this point. If you want to see that video I was mentioning earlier on about how we took that trip to Fiji and we got married and stuff and it was really cheap, I recommend clicking this video over here to link right to that video. Or if you want to watch some of my other videos on my other YouTube channels, click this one over here. It's on my Wise Sense channel. It's all about personal finance, making money, investing money. So if you want to learn more about money, click this video over here. So click either one of those and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, be safe. Thank you for watching.